Branch. Today I have a special guest.
Hello everybody. Today we're getting into some real shit, okay? First of all, we're getting into some random bullshit that you can read online. Yeah. It's real cool shit, man. Today we're gonna be talking about I'm suing the US Immigration Department or whatever fucking bullshit that's called. As well as we're getting into some Elon talking about these damn animals that are getting killed and eaten, their flesh and shit. So that's kind of, pretty gnarly.
Okay. So, the real story is Springfield residents claim Haitian migrants are decapitating and eating ducks in the park as Ohio town rages over explosion of migrants. Sounds pretty epic. Sounds like a dystopian novel. So here we go. Let's dive into this. I want to actually approach this from an influencer's perspective who probably didn't see this coming. So let's look at what Destiny has talked about just recently on U.S. immigration from a standpoint of like somebody who's just trying to come in through the legal process. Then we'll look at what's happening with all the illegal immigration.
But
I will say immigration when it comes to United States is unbelievable.
You're out of fucking control.
Oh my God, holy shit. For as much as when you're in the U.S., for as much as people complain about open borders and U.S. blah, 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 bro, getting into this country, even my ex, flying here sometimes, even friends from Canada that will come here, I'll have to text them and it's like, can I pick it from the airport? It's like, no, I had to do the 4-hour immigration interrogation again. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I've been super lucky last 3 times in JFK. The longest part of it has just been queuing up. And because I've had the O1 visas in the past, they just generally what's your purpose, blah blah blah. The last dude even said welcome back, so that was kind of nice. But yeah, the first time I applied for an O1 visa, they did this thing RFA, where it's like further assistance? No, RFE, sorry, referral for further evidence.
Okay.
And I was waiting for ages, and
This is what it's like to come through the U.S. border using the legal channels and not just coming across the border illegally. So, and these people are here to actually add to society and create a work product and generate an economy.
Yeah, no, actually.
It was just
especially an untapped economy too. That I feel like is. I mean, I say that now, but I feel like now it's been a little more established than it has been the last maybe 6 years. But yeah, no, I mean these people are actually going to accumulate revenue for the United States, and I think that doing this or having the process so much more annoying for them and is just bullshit, and it needs to be fixed some kind of way,
Well, just people who are going to come here and add to the economy, add to the culture, should have an easier route than people who want to come here and destroy the environment. So we're going to dive deeper into the aspects of what The Guardian was reporting on, but let's take another listen here to what... can you put this back up on the main channel, Leon?
We'd already submitted it was a 10,000 page document, because you have to provide examples of everything you've done. So they were printing out my articles and sending them, and here's a picture of him doing a broadcast and all this stuff. And it was just they really kept me waiting for the first one. It was so hard, and it cost about $10K, the law firm. Right.
So it's expensive to come through on a legal process, and to me that's a good thing, because it does help self-select people who can make it here. And it's not to say also that there isn't a price. I think I've heard $10,000 is a price for a coyote to bring you up across the border. So either way, you're paying a lot of money, and it's less risky to come through legally. So let's just keep listening.
Who were immigration specialists. But it's I get it. Immigration in America is
it's a challenging, it's scary. Yeah. I thought I got scared. I remember Europe is just funny to me. I think I was flying out of, or maybe I was flying into the place I was coming into was Switzerland. It was Zurich or whatever. And I remember I was trying to get to, I think it was Stockholm, flying into Arlanda or whatever, ARN. And I remember that they saw my passport,
right?
And they were like, "Where did you fly in from?" And it's like, "Well, I got into Europe through Lisbon in Portugal." And they were like, "Well, why don't you have any stamps here?" And I'm like, "Oh God, I'm And I was like, I don't know. They didn't stamp me. Sometimes they don't stamp. And the guard looked at the other dude and he was like, Portuguese. And then they like let me through. And I was like, okay. And it's just, the experience was so much different. Whereas in the US, if they start asking you, if they ask you any question in the US, you're like, oh, because I had questions coming back through Germany once and they tricked me on a question. And I was like, oh, and they're like, we need to see your phone. I need to go through. And it's like, what are you doing? It's like, okay, well, I do esports. I'm like, the f is that? Because this is like 2012 flying out of Dusseldorf. And I'm like, well, we play video games online. And they're like, really? And who flew you out here? And it's like, it's a guy. And it's like, I don't know his last name. And it's like, a guy flew you internationally. You don't know his last name. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I'm not a terrorist. Like, what do you want me to say? And this is back when I was tweeting like bomb threats in airports and so it's like, don't look through that.
Yeah. That was, I mean, I totally forgot about how the first time you were banned on Twitter was a bomb threat, right? Like
to be fair, that was an ISP. Okay. So
no, and that's fine. That's totally acceptable.
Yeah. But you could tweet wild. And I remember one time flying through. It must have been Dallas.
Wait, what'd you say?
I said I don't understand why he wouldn't get any like legal info of the guy who like flew him out and shit. You know what I mean?
Because he wasn't in charge of his own stuff. Hey, you can flip those windows as we're talking too.
Or something, or it was ATL, it was Atlanta, and I was like, I think I tweeted out, if I was a terrorist, I would just bomb the security lines because there's like 200 of us here for an hour or two, and like, I don't know how I didn't get like that.
You should be on a no-fly list.
What a wild time.
Yeah, that was wild. But on that point, it was Germany that got me too. Funnily enough, the only time I've ever been in the room and thought I was going to get my salad tossed was in Germany.
That humbles you too, especially because I'm always like. Dude, I remember going into this interview because I'm like, I'm a smart dude. I'm not gonna get no offense, okay, some GED graduate immigration officer. I remember they asked me questions coming out. They were like, oh, like, what did you do today? Or, like, step aside, we're gonna ask me questions. Like, yeah.
So again, we're just reviewing what some chronically online people think about immigration from their standpoint. You know, they're here legally, typically. And they're traveling around doing their esports, and these are some of their stories. So here in a minute, we're going to dive into the immigrant stories.
Like, what did you do today? Like, I woke up, I came to the airport. It's like, oh, was anybody like touched your bags or have you seen anything or whatever? And it's like, no, my bags the whole time. It's like, okay, well, walk me through your morning. It's like, well, I woke up, I packed my stuff. I chatted with some friends for a bit, and then we drove here. I was like, oh, okay, did you like go to the bathroom or anything? It's like, yeah, use the restroom. I was like, oh, okay, did you take anything with you? It's like, no, I just went to the bathroom, came out, and they're like, oh, did you, drive to the airport? It's like, yeah, and it's like, you went into the bathroom, you said you didn't take anything with you, but you said you had your bags with you the whole time. And as soon as she said that, I was oh,
no.
And as soon as she said that,
trap.
my pulse must have skyrocketed. It's like, oh, and then that's when the more serious question's like, oh, who flew you out? And it's like, oh god, yeah. But as soon as I realized I up on that part, I was so nervous. Yeah, after that, I've always been in the mind, like, I will never talk to the cop. I mean, I can't navigate the conversation. Yeah, holy shit.
Yeah, with me.
Probably because he can't act like a douchebag because he's online. You know, he has to like actually deal with somebody in the flesh. So that's probably a problem for him.
They
when you say
fucking
they said, come to the room. They laid out my bags. They're going, you're traveling with a lot of recording equipment. What are you recording? And I said, well, I'm a journalist, so I'm doing this. And then we're going, recording anything in particular? I'm like, yeah, video games. I was doing the same thing, like esports tournaments. And they were just like, fucking, you mind if we listen? Like, play, like a...
And keep in mind also, back then, that was weird. Okay, video games were still for losers. Okay, you were still a virgin.
Yes.
If you did anything with it, and it's like it's just weird. Nobody understood that. You go to other countries to do video game tournaments. It's not like today where it's like my 16-year-old is a professional Roblox player. Like, yeah.
They don't even forget as well the fact that we were breaking immigration laws.
That too. Also, we were also mega illegal because you probably shouldn't have been working in these countries.
Yeah, no.
Half these motherfuckers never reported taxes. You had like no official.
I said this, by the way. Like I've been trying because there was a period of time where I was like very hostile towards esports. I just want the IRS to investigate what all those League of Legends were doing for 10 years.
Yeah, we had the thought audit. Okay, what was league audit? I know that motherfucker didn't report shit on his taxes. Yeah.
Wait, you're in the country for exactly like 59 days?
Oh yeah, over and over and over again.
Yeah. Like and totally just visiting guys, like, and definitely not on a live Twitch stream playing a video.
Stripper name.
You what?
Imagine being a streamer with a stripper name.
What do you mean?
Because his name's Destiny. That's a stripper name. Oh
yeah, it's also a video game name, but.
Well, yeah. I guess.
So I want to take us back to this original thing we played last night, and it's from this Guardian article as well. It's basically this guy who is reporting on the situation. We're going to play a small clip of what he had to say. Again, we played this last night, but here we go.
And it's nothing but immigrants over there. And I don't even want to, like, seem like I'm coming down on the immigrants, because it's the people that's bringing them down here. Because wherever they're at, that's what they're used to, bro. They're in the park grabbing up ducks by their neck and cutting their head off and walking off with them and eating them. Like, y'all get the Highway State Patrol down here every week, and then y'all get like a task force for the Highway State Patrol, and they look for guns and they look for dope and this and that and the fourth. That same people that y'all got riding up and down Limestone doing U-turns, pulling people over for blinkers and pulling people over for like going left to center and like a couple miles over, like y'all can take them same people, the Highway State Patrol, and you can take them in every single one of their silver Chargers and Dodge Durangos, and y'all can take them to Sunset, and y'all can park them right over there, and y'all can teach people how to drive, since the Highway State Patrol knows so much about traffic laws and know what to do in traffic. They need to, y'all pay them, they can go over there and teach these Haitians how to drive, because it's getting bro, I'm getting thousands of views on these, and it's going to get bigger, and it's only going to get worse. And y'all sitting up there in these chairs, all y'all need to get out here and do something. Y'all making hundreds of $1,000s. Y'all need to put on a t-shirt and some Crocs, and then y'all need to come out here in these streets, and y'all need to go out here and I'm out here before the police is. Like, y'all need to do something, bro. Y'all really got to stand on business. Y'all getting paid all this money just to wear a suit and sit in a chair. I think it's crazy, bro.
So anyway, that's what he had to say. This is a guy that's in the local community, and I guess he's. Say what? Can you do the Windows, Leon? He's in the local community, and he's just reporting. He's a YouTuber also, I think, and he's just trying to tell the city council what he's been seeing with his own eyes and what he's also been
Oh my God.
streaming, I guess.
Holy hell.
So it says that basically reports of migrants eating animals like ducks remain unconfirmed, but we've seen some images online. See if they have a couple in here.
Oh, wow.
Where was the one? I don't think we have one. We do have a bunch of AI images generated.
Oh, there were definitely some videos and images on Twitter, but we can't be shown.
Yeah, we saw somebody eating a carcass, which is really disgusting.
That was foul, man.
And this is a post today. It says basically J.D. Vance. It's attributed to Vance. Months ago, I raised the issue of Haitian illegal immigrants draining social services and generally causing chaos all over Springfield, Ohio. Now, Vance is from Ohio, so he does have a say in this. Reports now show that people have their pets abducted and eaten by people who shouldn't be in this country. Where's our borders are? And he's referring to Kamala. So if we, did I show that?
Big booty Kamala, baby.
So actually, let's go to this.
Don't forget to share your screen.
Yeah, I just remembered that. So here's another one.
Brother. Do not forget.
There we go. Let's play this. Nope, that's the wrong one. Help me out here, Leon. Put some music on real quick.
We'll see how this works. All right.
I'm pulling it up, so give me 1 second.
My internet is dodo.
There it is, I think. Okay, I got it. All right, so this is Vance. This
was the article you were reading off of.
Chairman Brown, I'd like to ask unanimous consent to submit a letter for the record from the city of Springfield and our state, the southwestern part of our state, which I think
So it's a letter from the said city, Springfield.
highlights a very real example of this particular concern, straight from the horse's mouth itself. And now this letter, I want to quote from it. Springfield has seen a surge in population through immigration that has significantly impacted our ability as a community to produce enough housing opportunities for all. Springfield's Haitian population has increased 15 to 20,000.
How are all these Haitians ended up in Springfield? It's almost like there's...
They're just dumping them there, man.
They're dumping them there. Yeah, they're being dumped.
Over the last 4 years in a community of
like those shitty fucking planes, and then they're just
busloads of people coming in, right?
There's 60,000 previous residents.
all attached to one parachute.
And travel's not cheap. So, I mean, obviously this is costing
Putting a
somebody
significant strain on our resources and ability to provide ample housing for all of our residents. And end quote there. And Mike,
No objection. So
thank you. In my conversations with folks in Springfield, it's not just housing. They're trying to build 5,000 new housing units, which is a very Herculean task in a town of about 55,000 people. But it's also hospital services, it's school services, there are a whole host of ways in which this immigration problem, I think, is having very real human consequences.
Yeah, so like I want to bring in also Elon's response this morning after we streamed this last night. We got Elon responding to this same issue right here. Where is it? Okay, it pulls it up right there. So here we go. This is from Elon Musk here.
I love that he's in the water. I don't care about my suit.
Yeah. Obviously,
Believe me.
he had the kitten with him, and he had to jump in the water to
He's got
grab
a billion fucking other suits, man.
grab the duck so it doesn't get eaten by the Haitians, beheaded. And I think there's going to be some Trump cat memes in here.
Oh my goodness.
Make cats
Wow.
safe again. So that's what you're voting for in 2024 here in a couple
Kitties, man.
months.
We got a Japanese
Trump's a cat
crew.
lover. Even the dogs are going to vote.
Yep, and they got fucking human hands.
I guess the dogs are hating on the cats. So
Whoa, these fucking furries are gonna go crazy for this shit.
Trump 2024, make America humane again.
He's
Yeah.
holding a fucking eagle. That's pretty badass.
And then the Doge is getting in on the action. Vote for Trump.
Doge. Classic.
And
Japanese classic.
Elon's got the classic.
Rest in peace, the original Doge.
He's got the classic action hero walk away from the explosion,
Nice.
and then make America great again. So let's take a look actually at Haiti and its geographic comparison to its neighbor, which is only divided by a line on a map. But if you look at the geography of it, there's a story to be told. I pulled this up on last night's stream. Let me grab it real quick.
Grab that shit right now. Or else. There will be consequences.
Okay, here we go.
No sponsorship, by the way.
This is an aerial of what the border between Haiti and the Dominican Republic looks like. And that road, I think, serves as a dividing line between the two countries. Now, they share an island. But you can see how the society on the Haitian side is different, how the impact of the society on the Haitian side is different from the society on the Dominican Republic side. And I think this is what you could probably maybe expect from parts of Ohio. Springfield, Ohio, have been taken over by
The Haitians.
this wave of Haitian immigrants. Are we going to have a dividing line in Ohio that looks similar to this? I think it's just interesting to know. It's like there is evidence. This is an exhibit. I mean, this is a result of their society.
It's pretty fucked, man.
It is. It's totally bad. So let's look at what else we got here, guys. And we got another influencer we can bring into the. Oh, here's what also
Good kitty.
our good friend Bill Maher has to say on Haiti culture.
Bill Maher.
Oops, that's the wrong one. My bad. There it is. All right, take a look.
What fucking weird photo. Why the fuck is this shit?
Haiti is great already.
Dude, his fucking collar's in the shirt. What a dipshit.
It looks
man.
like a real shirt. And this is an Ian Miles Chung post from just a few hours ago. So why isn't Bill Maher taking in Haitian refugees? That's a good question.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He's got the money for it.
he's got the money for it. Let's pull up the Moist critical take on immigration real quick, because this again is a gamer and chronically online person giving his take on U.S. immigration. And we'll
Course
just
of
contrast
6 months. One of the reasons they gave us was they didn't believe they were as highly ranked as we stated they were, even though we gave them all of the leaderboards, the official standings, and they could also just Google that if they didn't believe us. But we even had an EA official, one of the highest ranking executives at EA, lobby for us and write on our behalf about how important our team is to the esports for Apex because we are so highly ranked. And U.S. Immigration didn't believe that that guy was a real authority. He thought he was like the fucking Satchmo or something. Like the guy didn't exist. They just wiped their ass with that guy's entire resume, just writing him off as some kind of make-believe EA cryptid. We fought a losing battle against U.S. immigration. The reasons were so fucking silly, and it prevented our team from coming into the country, which upended our entire plans.
So here he's basically saying how hard it is to get in legally, correct?
Yep. He's that is what he be saying basically. It's just a bunch of like bullshit that like, you know, we have the like these people that are like they are well renowned now, I feel like, especially like across Europe and across Asia right now, and you know, and even then they're just fucking writing it off as if like they're here to fucking cause harm, not to make money or anything apparently, but no.
You mean these players?
Yeah, these esports players, these virgins.
Do you watch any of them from other places?
Not this specific his specific team, but I've seen like other like European players and like on CS and stuff like that. I watch a lot of CS esports. And like this shit, like this shit's like not cheap. Like the amount of money that they make from this shit is insane. I mean, like I can't remember what the specific name of the tournament that's going on right now, but the cash prize or whatever is like $1 million.
Wow.
Just to win, like one game.
Top player.
Yeah, like the top team. Yeah, because there's a team of 5 on CS.
So I mean, if we're going to be generating that kind of money from, if that kind of money is going to be generated from esports, we have an interest in letting these people come in and
no, absolutely
add to the economy. You know, I assume that cash prize money is taxable income in the United States, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, it's not a drain on our resources and culture.
No, and you know, I think we should make it easier for. I think, well, first of all, I think that like when it comes to credibility, like that should be took to the most like you know, to the most utmost importance, and I just feel like. I just feel like that this shit should just not be happening, and they need to fucking find a way or work with the people with esports to kind of make this an easier process, so then none of this shit just happens in the future. But I mean, I guess with this, with Moist suing them, I imagine that they're gonna see it and see the numbers and be like, oh, we're gonna actually make some money from this shit. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to be going to an esports event next year in Houston, I think. Because they have their own. There's like a whole like.
One of those arena, right?
Yeah, for esports there now. So it's been there for a little while, and but me and my buddies are gonna go, and so you know, it'd be kind of dog shit if my team couldn't my team from other countries couldn't fucking be able to play, you know. So, I think all this is just fucking bullshit, and I think this like needs to be fixed somehow, some way.
So, do you think if Trump and JD Vance get in, we'll see any impact in the Haitian community I mean, what can they do? And then also, what's going to happen with can they have an impact on legal immigration? Like we want. Hell, if the Haitians were the best gamers in the world and they could come here and generate economy,
motherfucking money.
It'd be awesome. Let's get them here. Let's get those guys here. But let's not have them come in and cut off the heads of our pets and park animals.
They ain't standing on business. They're standing on bullshit. It's true. Damn Haitians. Rock.
All right, well, let's take us out.
All right, brother.
Thanks, guys, for everything. This has been a little news update here from the Meme Ranch.
The Meme Ranch.
The most epic arts experience in the world.
What can
Join us every day at noon and some nights, and we will bring you what we know.
All right, thanks, guys. See you later.